Okay, hi ASL2. I'm going to go over y'all's test before, since we have a test on Thursday. Make sure that you check your book. Okay, super important here. Specifically page 3, where it talks about what ASL is. Page 8, when it talks about yes, no questions and WH word questions. Page 19, paragraph 1, study that very well. Page 33, when we talk about finger spelling, study all that about finger spelling.
Can't see me, Mom.
Page 39,
Mom, I can't
about comparing
see
and
me.
contrasting two different people or places.
Mom, I can't see
Page, you need to run off.
me.
Page 52, about the timeline stuff and about where spatial, not spatial agreement, but time sequence, whereas, where you sign, where it goes, if it's present in the future or in the past. And page 74, when it talks about referring to a person who's not present, what do you do? And, about name signs. On page 74, when it talks about name signs, just study that up as well, okay? Then a couple of things that I want to remind you guys. Remember that we learned in the technology video about 258? That means very interesting. 258. Very interesting. It's a slang way of saying very interesting. 258. Also remember that when we say LOL, deaf people don't typically, but ha ha ha, HAHA is kind of their original LOL. So haha is better than LOL. When you are signing, it's not good to speak while you're signing. Sometimes it's kind of necessary because of who all you're talking with, but as a rule, speaking while signing is not a good thing. Okay. Know the sign, obviously, what are you doing, or what did you do, or whatever. And then remember about last week on Monday or next week on Monday. Know your days of the week and whether it's last week or next week. Also yesterday and tomorrow. I showed y'all in class yesterday with a Y. It goes from your jaw back. I learned it this way. They've since kind of taken the pinky out so that you're not making a Y for yesterday. You're more just going backwards. So on the test, I'm going to try to do it this way yesterday without putting my pinky out. If I can remember to do that. Yesterday. Tomorrow goes forward. Remember, this is part of the agreement for if you're looking at yourself, this is present, this is future, and that's the past. So tomorrow goes forward, yesterday goes backward. You need to go on to your room and play, okay? I'll be done in just a minute. Okay, remember how we signed prom? This means formal, but it's also how we sign prom. And then park, remember P-A-R-K is park. Park kind of fast. So if you see me sign park fast, I don't want to slow this down so that you can read every letter. I want you to see it in the context of what I'm saying and learn park, P-A-R-K, fast. Okay? I haven't even decided which one of these I'm using, but basically your choices have 2 to do with prom and 1 and 2 to do with park, and you have to figure out which one I've signed. I haven't decided yet which one I'm going to do. But just know that if I say, I'm going to the park, I'm going to do P-A-R-K fast. Okay? So get used to that. All those signs about camping, make sure you get refreshing your memory on those. I didn't go too in depth with the camping stuff. Not really. The reasons that I'm late, they are in one of these units. I don't remember. I should have written it down. One of these units goes through, I'm sorry I'm late, and then says why. You might have, your car might be broke down. Maybe you were sick. Maybe the traffic was bad. Or maybe you overslept. Remember, it's kind of like sleep, and then You don't have to use sleep first. You can just do sun up. And when you do it in context, they know the sun came up and you were still asleep, so overslept. I'll probably do sleep and then sun come up for overslept, because that's how they do it in the book, and that is kind of an older way of doing it that I'm just used to. Remember our technology stuff about Instagram or about Droid and iPhone, laptop, computer, whatever else. We learned Facebook, FB, technology, battery, charger, your phone charger. Remember, like, plugs in, phone wire, any of those that were like talked about with the technology stuff. Make sure you refreshen up on those. Okay, another one of the units here talks about how far something is. So remember, if I go and my eyes kind of squint, that's far away. If you kind of make a smile and it's kind of, this is nearby. Your face shows you how far away it is. It's, moderately far, real close when your mouth does this, and when your mouth kind of makes an O and your eyes squint, that's far away. Okay. The rest of these y'all should just remember, hopefully. Remember the seasons. So we have spring, winter, summer, and fall. Remember those. Remember how to sign the word visit. Weather. This is weather. 2 W's. Weather. Okay, I think that's it for this. There are 2 bonuses on here. And I'm going to be very sweet and tell y'all exactly where they come from. But you're going to have to do a tiny bit of work to work for this. They are going to come from the beginning of your book in page VIII, which is 8, Roman numeral 8. There's a deaf awareness quiz. And it's like 3 pages long. Okay, there's 18 questions. The answers to all of these are in the back of this book. So here's the quiz. The answers to them are in the back. I've chosen 2 of these out of these 18 and put them on here as bonus. So if you want to get your bonuses, study these and try to learn them. And actually, I want to say when I was looking back through these, 1 or 2 of the actual questions I stuck on here will actually help you with the true false at the beginning. So it's not a bad idea to study that anyway. But you'll get bonus just from putting those 2 deaf awareness quiz answers on there. Okay, you will have to know the actual. I didn't give you multiple choice on this test, but you have to know the actual answer for bonus. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a hard test, but if you don't study, you are gonna probably have a hard time with it. So make sure you study and let me know if you have any questions. See y'all Thursday.